Test 1, 2. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Good evening. My name is Preston Beck. I'm one of two band directors at Ardrey, Kell, in addition to my colleague Chris Kochik, who is up in the sound booth right now, and you'll see him conducting soon. Just wanted to take a second to welcome you to our B-Day Spring Concert. We're very excited to perform for you tonight with our concert band and our wind symphony and wind ensemble and our special senior band acknowledging the senior class tonight. It'll be a great evening. We do have a little bit of business to take care of with our Band Booster organization before we'll hear our first pieces this evening. So I'd like to welcome our Band Booster organization to the stage to conduct that business. I also wanted to take a brief moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to the members of the current Band Booster board that are graduating along with their seniors onto bigger and better things. It's not always necessarily evident to the public, but these people put in just timeless hours and do all sorts of work behind the scenes on behalf of the students of this band. And they really work selflessly to provide the best possible educational experience that we can for these students. My words of thanks and gratitude will never be enough to show them how much they really mean to me and mean to our students and how appreciative I am. So I'd like to recognize the Band Booster president that is graduating along with his senior, Lauren Gluck, Mr. Eddie Gluck. I'd also like to recognize our outgoing treasurer, who is graduating along with Christina Rodriguez, Kathy Rodriguez. And I don't know if I see his hat in the audience. I'm sure he's here somewhere. Graduating along with Alexander Bielicki, our VP of Operations, our prop and pit crew guru, Mr. Paul Bielicki. Let's please give him a round of applause. Thank you, everybody. I'll pass the mic.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So we usually take this concert as an opportunity to hold our Band Booster nomination and vote in the new band board. So, is there anybody from the audience who would like to join the best and most exciting experience of their life and volunteer many, many hours? Okay, so I do have a slate, and I'm going to ask those who are on this slate to come up so everyone could see their faces. So for president, Robin McLaren. Vice President at Large, Jason Duff. Vice President of Fundraising, Arthi Nobles. Vice President of Operations, Brian Weber. Secretary, Becky Roman. Treasurer, Teresa Fabiano. And Assistant Treasurer, Laura Byerly. So can someone from the audience make a motion to vote in this year's slate? All in favor? Woohoo! Congratulations.
Okay, real quick, first order of business. I just want to echo Mr. Beck's comments. We are so grateful for the board we had this year, and especially the three parents that are graduating. So we have a little gift for each of them, and it's from our current board, and we just want to say thank you. They have done a tremendous amount of work for all of your children, and we are so grateful. actually think Paul is double duty tonight because I believe he said he's mentoring other students and they had an award ceremony. So we will make sure he gets this either when he arrives or soon thereafter.
So without further ado, Mr. Beck.
Thank you again, everybody. Please welcome to the stage the Ardrey Kell Concert Band. Thank you, everybody. Feel free to come on in if you're in the wings. I still see some open seats up top and in the front and also in the back of these side sections. We have plenty of room for everybody. That was a piece called Kenya Contrast. It's written by composer William Hines. It incorporates some folk music and several different melodies that you heard throughout the band. I've wanted to perform this piece forever, and I'm so happy that we finally had the opportunity to do it with the concert band. They did a terrific job. For our next two pieces, I'd like to welcome my friend and colleague, Mr. Christopher Kochik, to the stage. Please welcome Mr. Kochik.
Okay. Check. Thank you, everyone. Want to just say what a privilege and a treat it's been to work with the concert band, which is made up of 73 students, mostly freshmen and beginners on their instruments, but just the progress they've made since even our winter concert has been truly astounding. Our second piece was titled Amerland by Dutch composer Jacob de Haan. And the piece was meant to represent the beauty of the lakeside in Germany, where he lived for several years, as he walked down the country roads and saw the flowers blooming. So we really enjoyed putting that piece together. Our final selection for concert band is a piece titled When Summer Takes Flight by Robert W. Smith. And the piece was actually commissioned by the Morehead City Middle School Band, and Robert W. Smith got a chance to come to North Carolina and come to the Outer Banks and see the beauty of the beach and the ocean side, and was inspired to write this piece. So we hope you enjoy our final tune for concert band, When Summer Takes Flight.
Thank you again, everybody. While we're transitioning here, I'd like to talk for a second about that last piece. We've been working on this all semester. It's a tune called Ireland of Legend and Lore, and you heard all the Celtic melodies and the cool percussion stuff that was being handled. I don't know if you know this, but the percussion part requires like 8 percussionists, and we had 4. And I don't know if you saw them playing multiple parts at the same time, like Barat playing bass and the shaker at the same time, but they were doing amazing work. You also heard from some terrific soloists throughout that piece. And one of my favorite parts about our program tonight is actually I didn't pick any of the music. And all the selections that were made, 2 of them were student suggestions. This one was suggested by Holly, who's an oboe player. And then later in the concert, yeah, you also heard from Holly playing solos. Let's give her a big round of applause for Holly. And also later in the program, you'll hear Beauty and the Beast, which was suggested by trumpet player Joey Warshaw. The next piece that we'll be performing is selected by Mr. Chris Kochik, and a really cool opportunity. I don't know if everybody knows this, but Wind Symphony is actually Mr. Kochik's planning period, and he's got work to do during his planning period, like planning for the beginning music theory class and doing all that. And yet every Wind Symphony class, Mr. Kochik takes time out of his planning period just to build a relationship with the students in this class, to make sure that he's in front of them and getting to know them. And I'm really, really appreciative of that. And for the next tune, I'd like to welcome our guest conductor, Mr. Chris Kochik. Please welcome him to the stage.
Hello. Thank you, Mr. Beck. I want to speak really quickly about this piece titled Starship by Japanese composer Yukiko Nishimura. We are going to play something totally different than Ireland of Legend and Lore. We're going to treat you to a love song, and kind of the imagery of the piece that Miss Nishimura writes about in her score is that there are 2 star-crossed lovers that only get to see each other one night out of the year, and that's it. And the way that they see each other to cross the Milky Way is using a starship. So you'll hear in the piece 2 melodies that are kind of intertwined and just very sweet. So we hope you enjoy Yukiko Nishimura's Starship.
before we play our final piece for our portion of the concert this evening, I would like to recognize several students in this band. This band has been a really special group, a lot of fun to work with, very, very talented musically, but also just great kids to have fun with in band class every day. We have a very special group in this class that you can see because they're wearing their senior medals right now that they get for being part of the band that they can wear tonight, and they can also wear at graduation. But unfortunately, this is the last concert for several of our students in the Wind Symphony class as students at Ardrey Kell, and they're on to bigger and better things in college or whatever is in their future. And if you are a senior in the Wind Symphony, would you please stand up and let us all recognize you? So go ahead and stand up. Thank you to all the seniors. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, seniors. You can sit down. As promised, this is an arrangement of a medley from Beauty and the Beast. We were rehearsing this piece, and I looked up at the students and suddenly felt old for a second. We were rehearsing. I said, "Who has the melody here?" And what's the melody? We're playing Belle. I don't know. Raise of hands, who has seen the animated Beauty and the Beast before? And like half the class's hands went up. So sorry, Mrs. Rich, but we took some time the day before spring break doing some research and studying and watching the original Beauty and the Beast so we can familiarize ourselves with it. Again, this is a suggestion by Joey Warshaw, and we've had a lot of fun putting this together, so please enjoy our highlights from Beauty and the Beast.
everybody. I'm Arthi Nobles. I am the outbound and inbound, thank you, chair of fundraising for the Ardrey Kell bands. Just a quick reminder, this Sunday from 11 to 6, we're turning the school into the mattress fundraiser. I know it sounds like a weird fundraiser, but it is the one time a year we do not ask you to buy anything. Someone you know is in the market for a mattress. If you could send them our way, these are brand new name brand mattresses set up from 11 to 6. They can come out, test it out, purchase a mattress, support the band, and help us out by doing that. I want to take a minute and on behalf of all of the boosters, thank everybody in this room for all of your support this year. It has been an incredibly successful fundraising year. And without your support, we wouldn't have the music, the clinicians, the support, the instruments, everything you see on the stage is made possible by the generous donations by the folks in this room. So thank you all for having such a successful fundraising year. On that note, we all know why I'm really here, so I'm here to announce the winner of the Sony PlayStation 5. Thank you, everybody who bought a raffle ticket. The winner is Megan Tully. Megan, if you are here, you can pick it up outside with ID right after the concert. As an additional appreciation, I wanted to draw 2 more Auto Bell winners. We have 2 $20 gift certificates. One is Lauren Kenny. Lauren, if you're here, we will have your gift certificate outside. And one is Sherry Newton. And as a reminder, Shannon Howard, you won last night, so I also have your certificate. Again, thank you all for your incredibly generous support. We really appreciate everything you have done for us this year. And thank you for participating in the raffle. Thank you.
Okay, wind ensembles. Thank you, everyone. That piece was titled Children's March by Australian composer Percy Granger, who is really known for his really brilliant writing for wind bands. So you heard all these kind of intricate melodies, and they got passed throughout all the members of the band, from the uppermost instruments to the lowermost instruments. I want to highlight something about that piece. If you were at our March concert, our pre-MPA concert, we performed that piece for you. And I want to share some really good news with you. The group that you see behind you traveled to what's called MPA, which is titled Music Performance Assessment. It used to be called Concert Band Festival, and I think an administrator somewhere thought that sounded too fun, so they needed to rename it. So we went and we performed our music for three sets of judges, or excuse me, a set of three judges, and we received a rating based on how we played. So we performed a march, and then a slow piece, and then Children's March was our finale. And I would like to share with you that the Wind Ensemble achieved a superior rating for their performance. For them to perform in the highest grade level and achieve the highest rating was just really something. Okay, so I'm very proud of these students and the work they put in. Really, since Christmas, we've just been grinding away at learning and perfecting and getting better. We actually only have one more piece for you, but both of our pieces are kind of lengthy, so I wanted to talk about this one first. Actually about a year ago, I got an email from like a band director listserv, and it was like, hey, if anybody's interested in being part of a consortium project, there's a new piece being written for Wind Band by Japanese-Canadian composer Kate Nishimura, no relation to the other Nishimura you heard earlier. But Kate Nishimura is kind of an emerging composer. She's young, and she's writing a lot of music for Wind Band, and all of her music is meant to kind of evoke scenes in nature. She grew up in Canada, though she's Japanese, and she spent a lot of her time on the lake and in the forest and interacting with nature. So this email came out and said, if you'd like to kind of donate to my cause, I'd like to share my music early with you. So this next piece you're about to hear, Echoes of a Northern Lake, is not published yet, and we are the second band in North Carolina to perform it for you. It was performed by Appalachian State a couple weeks ago. But in the score, if a band purchases it 50 years from now, it says Ardrey, Kell High School right in the front cover. So that's something that's really cool, and we're really excited to share this piece with you. It's brand new, and we hope you enjoy Kate Nishimura's Echoes of a Northern Lake. you, everyone. Wow, just a great opportunity to be part of that premiere performance, which again is, to my knowledge, the second time this has been performed in North Carolina. What a powerful piece. Did you like it? Oh my God. And she writes, and she says in the score, here are the birds that are on the lake, I see the mist, and the students just really were able to bring all those images out in their playing. So before we're done tonight, we have one more special performance for you, and at this time I'd like to ask all of the seniors that are part of the Ardrey Kell Band program to please come up on the stage and get set up. All juniors and sophomores from the Wind Ensemble, please go back into the stands. Thank you. All right, everyone, before we play our final tune, just want to say some really quick thank yous. The first one is I'd like to thank all of the booster members for being here tonight, including our outgoing and incoming booster board. Like Mr. Beck was saying at the beginning of our concert, we really cannot function as a band organization without the help and hands of our parents. So I'd like to encourage you, if you've never volunteered for our band program, either at a marching band event or a concert band event, you have a skill set somewhere, and we could use your help. I'd like to also thank Ms. Rich for being here tonight and the AKHS admin team. Thank you for supporting the fine arts here at AK. And finally, I just want to say, like, I don't want to talk too much about the seniors because I'm going to start crying. But getting to work, stop. You can't say aw because it's going to make me cry more. I'm going to save all the tears and the things for the band banquet, which is Saturday, by the way, 7 to 11, South Shore Banquet Hall. But this idea came about, Mr. Beck and I were chatting, and he actually recommended this piece. And the piece is titled A Joyful Journey. And I heard it, and I don't think I could sum up any better musically what these seniors have gone through from their freshman year to their senior year, going through starting things like normal and then being at a computer, but then getting to come back and make music with their friends and the people they care about. So our final piece with the seniors of AKHS is A Joyful Journey by Robert Sheldon. Thank you so much for coming tonight.